We begin with today's Remembrance Day commemorations, with the nation pausing to honour those who fought and died for our country.
Gallipoli Barracks in Brisbane will be given the royal touch, with Princess Anne expected to lay a wreath later today. Let's go live to Today Queensland reporter Andrea Crothers. Andrea, good morning to you. When is she expected to arrive?
Good morning, Carl and Sarah. Well, believe it or not, Princess Anne is reportedly expected to arrive here in Brisbane via a commercial plane. It is only a flying visit, though. She's set to land not long before commemorations here at Gallipoli Barracks. The King's sister expected to lay a wreath alongside the Queensland Premier David Crisafulli, as well as the Queensland Governor Dr Jeanette Young. From there, she'll go on to attend a sporting event. But it will mark the end of what has been a 4-day whirlwind tour for Princess Anne down under. Singapore is the next stop. But today it's very much about the Australians who will be coming together to honour those who both served and who paid the ultimate sacrifice. Right across the country, at workplaces, schools, people will pause for a national minute's silence right across the country. The main service here will be at Anzac Square in Brisbane, guys.
Yeah, such an important day. Thanks, Andrea. Jane. Australians will this morning stand and pause for a minute's silence while services around the country commemorate those who gave their lives to conflict. For more, I'm joined by Army veteran Damien Tomlinson in the studio. Great pleasure to have you in, Damien. Lovely to see you. Today is such an important day for veterans like yourself. What do you think about on a day like today, and what would you like kids to know?
I think today's a day that we take 60 seconds to sit back and think about the people who've made the ultimate sacrifice for the country that we can live in. And I think it's important during that 60 seconds and beyond it to sort of take stock in the value of peace and what it's worth to work for peace moving forward. There's
so much conflict in the world right now. It's easy to assume, you know what, Australia won't ever be involved in it. But you have to acknowledge, I mean, what happened in World War I and World War II, Vietnam, a bunch of other conflicts, and then the lives that were lost over there. It's hard to fathom in a modern day Australia.
It really is. It's wild. I mean, it's something that I think, and not glorifying war at all, that we can be proud of. You know, we're a nation of people who, when the call comes, will put our hands up and happily march into the darkness. We'd all wish that it wasn't necessary, but...
What is it about you all that makes you do that? Just to be able to go, you know what, I'm going to fight for this country. Do you wake up one morning and go, that's what I'm going to do with my life?
No, how important is your neighbour? How important is your family? How important are the people who you love, who you care about? I heard a really good quote, you know, like, what's important to you are the people who you die for. You start thinking about that, all of a sudden it gets a little bit deeper. And do you want to be the person who stands up for those people you care about, or be the person who stands by?
And so many of our veterans, like yourself, were physically affected in a very considerable way, and also mentally affected in an even more so debilitating way. Is it worth it?
Every day. Every day. The best thing that I've ever done in my entire life, and I can't think of anything that I'd be prouder to do than be able to have the chance to represent Australia, to go out and serve the country's interests. If I look back, I wouldn't change a thing, you know.
I saw a veteran the other day on UK television. He was 100 and something. And he was saying the country I went and fought for, the freedoms I fought for, he doesn't see evidence of the country that he used to love anymore. Do you feel that at all?
I mean, I think countries, places, people evolve, but I think it's really, really important that we respect traditions, you know, and the values that the country was based on as we started to move forward towards that evolution. You know, I don't think we should push for progress at the cost of the traditions that were fought for. You know, I also think with freedom of speech comes, I think, the responsibility. You know, the responsibility to be courteous to other people's beliefs, other people's thought processes, the way that other people view the world. You know, it doesn't give you a license to be a tool bag and say, oh, well, it's all right, we've got freedom of speech. You know, we've got to recognise how it got there and then be courteous and respectful to each other. And it doesn't mean you've got to agree with everyone on everything. You're entitled to a point of view, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to voice it.
It's always good catching up with you. Thank you so much for your service, and everyone else out there. Appreciate it, mate. Good on you.